Hello everyone, it's Tammy2009 and I'm here with another 3D printed wooden railway video. So in my last video we took a look at Birdie, the Flying Scotsman, and a few other characters. I don't know who exactly, but I did make Birdie and the Flying Scotsman in my last video. And I'm currently in the process of a few other characters. And I've gotten more suggestions. Like, over there you can see Henrietta there. She just needs her magnets. And over here I'm in the process of Bertram, Rheneas, Boko, Stanley, Salty, Derek, and the Spiteful Brake Van. If you guys want to suggest more characters, tell me in the comments. And comment below and suggest a character. Alright, so let's begin with Eagle, the red engine. Now this is a custom character. This never actually got in a wooden railway model, but I just decided to make a custom of Eagle. So a YouTuber suggested Eagle along with Rex, Mike, Bert, and Emily's coaches. I do have Rex already. I haven't made Mike and Bert yet, but I do plan to. And I am going to make Emily's coaches at one point. So let's talk about Eagle. So if you don't know who Eagle is, he's a character from the Railway series. And he's actually one of the red engines. Now this guy's name isn't actually Eagle, but someone did come up with the name Eagle. I don't know who named this train Eagle, but I'm sure you guys could tell me if you guys know who did. But I think Eagle's quite good here. Now, Eagle does have other names like Winston and Red Max, but I prefer to call him Eagle. But some people do call him Winston. Anyways, so Eagle is one of the red engines who appeared in this story called The Sad Story of Henry. Now, that did get a TV series adaptation, but for some weird reason, they never actually made a model of Eagle. Instead, they used Thomas for the scene where they have to push Henry out of the tunnel. It just would be a lot more nice if they just made Eagle the red engine as a model. So that way Eagle could push Henry out of the tunnel instead of Thomas. Like, Britt Allcroft could have had that opportunity to make Eagle. And it would have been cool if Eagle was in more stories in the TV show, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Mainly because of the new Thomas Season 25 that's coming out. And I don't know if Mattel is going to make it better or not, because Mattel just cares about money and not Thomas. Which is really weird, because Mattel makes such great merchandise, but all they care about is money. Which is kind of weird. Like, I'm surprised that Britt Allcroft and Andrew Brenner took very good care of Thomas, but Mattel just cares about money and not Thomas. Anyways, what do you guys think of Eagle here? I think Eagle is a very great character, and I wish that was his real legitimate name. If Wilbert Audrey called him Eagle. Same thing goes for like Alfred, Croven, and Regaby, because those aren't actually their names, but they're just trains who do make cameos in the Railway series, but they don't actually have names. Someone just came up with Alfred, Croven, and Regaby. So I would have loved if their names were Alfred, Croven, and Regaby, and this guy to be Eagle. Anyways, I think Eagle turned out very great here. He looks similar to James. Anyways, next up we have Terence the Tractor. And this is my second road vehicle I've ever made, the first being Birdie. I'm excited to do more road vehicles as well, like Trevor, Bulgy, Elizabeth. Those were characters who were suggested by Isaiah Rodriguez. Someone else suggested Elizabeth, I can't remember who exactly. But let's talk about Terence. So this is based off of the older style Terence. And he doesn't have any Caterpillar tracks, they're just 6 black wheels. There is a version with orange wheels as well. And in 2003, they actually made a newer model of Terence and just gave him some Caterpillar tracks like he does in the TV show. But Terence does still roll freely. And I think there's a 1994 version of Terence with a taller stack here. I just had to make this shorter for some reason, but I would have loved it as a bigger stack. Or whatever this nub is on his top. And I think there is a Terence who's like this, but it does have caterpillar tracks. They're just on these 6 wheels, but I think it's better to have Terence like this. Making the caterpillar tracks would be kind of hard. Even making a newer version of Terence with caterpillar tracks might be hard. But what do you guys think of Terence here? I think Terence is a great character, and I'm happy that he's in the CGI series. I hope he's in the season 25 reboot, but I don't know yet. Still thinking that Mattel cares about money. Anyways, here's another character from the Railway series, another suggested character. This is Neil. Neil here is a very old-fashioned engine, and he's a standard gauge engine. That's something I never knew until you guys told me. Like, at first I thought he was narrow gauge, but then I'd like to thank whoever pointed out that he's standard gauge. And Neil's doesn't look bad here. What I'm really happy for is the S and M and the number 2. Like, sometimes my handwriting can be very good. I just think Neil looks very close to his actual wooden railway Neil. I never actually had Neil in my childhood, but printing this just makes me so happy. And I can't wait to use him in Thomas and the Magic Railroad Rewritten. I still plan to make that with wooden railway trains. Just when I have enough characters to actually make it, and when I get rolling stock. I do hope to make Thomas and the Magic Railroad Rewritten one day. I bet you guys would be stoked for that. Alright, so we have time for just 1 or 2 more characters. So let's bring in Bill and Ben, the tank engine twins. I quite like Bill and Ben as characters, and I'm happy that they're in the CGI series. If you don't know who Bill and Ben are, they're basically these 2 engines here, and their personalities is that they can be quite childish sometimes, and they play tricks on other engines, and they do act like children, but there's a diesel named Boko who helps them behave themselves. Now, one thing I don't understand is why Boko never appeared after season 5. I don't know why he wasn't in the hit entertainment era from season 6 to 12. Because Boko had so much potential as a character, and I thought Boko wasn't too bad of a character. Like, Boko seems to be one of my favorite characters because he's a very nice diesel. There are some diesels who can be jerks, like Devious Diesel, and some characters can be villainous, like Diesel 10. But Boko is a kind of nice diesel, and what I like is that he helps Bill and Ben behave themselves. Unfortunately, Mavis is now the one who keeps Bill and Ben in order in season 6. And I do like their obnoxious voices in season 5. George Carlin and Alec Baldwin do such a good job voicing Bill and Ben. Mostly Alec Baldwin because he's more funnier. George Carlin didn't do too bad of a job. And I think these models turned out very nice. They're based off of the older style of Bill and Ben. And what I'm really happy for is how I was able to paint their names on. At first I was going to print their names on, but I just decided to paint them on. And I'm actually surprised of how well these came out. Like, that is a big shocker. Like, I did not think I was going to have the courage to actually paint their names, but I gave it a try. And it worked. Super happy about that. At some point they did upgrade Bill and Ben in the learning curve. But I think these designs are much more better, more classic. And more nostalgic, that is. These older style of wooden railway trains do bring back nostalgia from my childhood. Although I did have these versions without the bevel funnels, but with more TV show accurate funnels. But it is quite nice printing these. And I'd like to thank everyone for suggesting more characters. Alright, so that's all I have to say for this video. Who was your favorite in this video? Did you like Eagle, Terence, Neil, or Bill and Ben? Stay tuned for more characters because I've got more coming along the way. And as always, comment below and suggest a character that you want me to 3D print in a Thomas Wooden Railway form. And I will be happy to do that because I'm trying to make a collection here. And I do want to make Thomas and the Magic Railroad rewritten with these characters, which may be quite fun. And I would like to use these in videos. If you guys would like me to do remakes of these with these characters, tell me in the comments below. And I might do that along with Thomas and the Magic Railroad rewritten. Anyways, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more 3D printed wooden railway videos on Tammy 2009. Bye!